What's up, everyone? Dan Pierre, the bald guy here. I wanted to share with you a special message about getting along. It was imparted to me at a local public event recently. This was no one famous, so there's no copywriting involved or anything like that. It's just a simple message that I'd like to share with you right here on the It's the Bald Guy channel. What's up, everyone? Hey, suppose for a minute, and by the way, the title of this video is, what if we all went to the moon or one of the planets? But picture this. What if you were traveling far away and you meet someone from your home state? So we're here in the US, and let's say, and I'm just going to do this at random, let's say you're from Connecticut, and you meet and you travel to somewhere far away, let's say Nevada. It could be any state, Texas, California, Tennessee, it doesn't matter. Let's say you're in Nevada and you meet someone there from your home state and you say, wow, you're from Connecticut? Well, gee, so am I. Well, where in Connecticut are you from? You're from Hartford. Hey, I'm from Bridgeport. Wow, and suddenly this instant bonding and connection happens. And it's someone you never met before, but what you have in common is that you're from the same place, and you are also hundreds of miles, if not thousands of miles, from home. And so you meet, and hey, where are you staying? And oh, you don't like where you're staying? Well, look, I'm in a pretty terrific hotel, and I'd be happy to see if there's any vacancies there for you, or is there any other way I can help you out? Suddenly, you have very easy rapport, and you would easily help each other out if the other needed it, if there were any sort of a problem, little or big. Let's expand that a bit further. What if you meet someone from your home country while you're traveling abroad? So you're in the U.S., you're from the U.S., and you're and you travel to China, India, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, Spain. It could be any country, anywhere in the world. And you meet someone, and oh, you're from the U.S.? I'm from the U.S. too. And where are you from? Oh, you're from Nevada. Well, I'm from Connecticut. And suddenly you really form that common bond, again, of you're both from the same country anyway, same place roughly, and you're abroad in some other place on the globe, and you have an easy time of understanding what you have in common. You're both in a strange place, and you're both trying to figure out where are the best places to eat, and where are the best places to stay, and what are great things to do, or just how to function, say, in another land. Maybe there's a language barrier. You both have that in common too. Well, let's expand that even further. What if we all went to the moon, or one of the planets in our solar system? Well, common bond. We're from the same place. We're from Earth. And what if we all went there? It's like everybody on the planet, everybody on the Earth went to somewhere else in the solar system, and we're all in the same place. Well, a common bond is, oh, you're from Earth? Hey, I'm from Earth. You're from the same place. You're also hundreds of thousands of miles from home now. You're also together in a strange world, strange to you and to each other. And we're all trying to figure out how to function here. We all have the same basic human needs: food, water, sustenance, companionship, how to communicate with whoever might live there natively. You just have so much more in common, and suddenly what happens is it matters a lot less what differs you from someone else or someone else from you. We suddenly don't care about who's wealthier than who else. We suddenly don't care about physical differences. We don't care about backgrounds and different beliefs. They would matter a lot less. Why? Because we're all confronted with the same thing, and that is our mutual survival and our mutual understanding of how to function in this very new and strange place. We would all be united to a common cause, our mutual survival. Leaders of nations would tend to work together better because we have the same scenario that we're all facing, the same problems, the same unknowns, the same dangers. We would last figure out how to help each other and work together. You know, it's a shame that we have to travel so far, would have to travel so far, in order to at last get along and ignore differences and start focusing on what we all have in common. And you know what? We've got the same things in common, our mutual survival, right here on Earth, as we would have on the moon or on Mars or on Jupiter or wherever we ended up. We would be working together and figuring out how we can interact for mutual benefit. What I took from this talk and this whole idea of being in an unfamiliar place is a big reminder to be one of the good guys here on Earth, to be kind to each other, to lift each other up, to put our egos aside and throw them out and work together to solve the mutual problems that we all have. And if we take a minute and step out of our daily routines just to really think about what it is we have in common, the disease, the cancer, the famine, just so many issues, our toxic environment, people getting sick and we don't understand why. And in some cases we do understand why. Not enough wealth where it's needed, not enough food where it's needed, while we have too many cameras around. Those are the things that we would focus on, and we can do that right here. We don't need to travel thousands of miles away to recognize this. So be one of the good guys. Be kind to each other. Lift each other up. And let's work together to solve problems. We shouldn't have to travel all that distance to recognize that we can fit together and work together and forget differences and focus on commonality. That's what I took from this message. I hope that you find this simple message, nothing earth-shattering here, but it's just a simple message and a simple idea to get along. We all got a lot of problems. Let's work together and let's get solving them. This is Dan Pierre, the bald guy here. Bless you all.